So the reading I'm feeling into today is a reading about letting go. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath together. And I just ask that we're grounded, present, and open to receive messages. Before starting, I was getting this feeling of like putting a lot of effort into something, and it's like overthinking the situation, overthinking the reward you want to reap, all the effort that you've been focusing on. It's almost turning into an obsession. And instead of like just allowing it to grow, I think about right now it's mushroom season in the Pacific Northwest and a lot of other places, but you know, it's suddenly the mushrooms can just come up. It's not about sitting there and watching them, it's about waiting for them to come up, just like anything that we plant, right? It's all connected. So a card that just came out is Six of Wands. And another card to go along with it. Two of Wands. Yeah, you're putting a lot of energy, like you know that it's successful, you know that everything's going to be okay, but it's still like going back to like, well, what if I do this differently? Like, how can I am I watering it too much? Am I doing too much? Yeah, you're doing too much. Like, if you're asking yourself, what else do you need to do differently? It's sometimes just about being with it, right? What can you help? What can you focus on instead? Let's look at that. So we have the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Cups reverse. You're not having a lot of fun because this is taking up so much of your energy. It's draining you emotionally. And I feel like the things that maybe were fun, or the things that you were kind of exploring and choosing to focus on, it feels heavy, because the Nine of Cups, it's like you've dumped everything out, you've dumped all your emotional energy into something, and you're trying to start the fire that you're passionate about. So what I think you're needing to focus on is everyday little things that feed you emotionally, whether it's taking 5 minutes outside and just sitting with yourself, if it's, you know, watching a funny video. I don't know, it's what's important to you, it's what you can focus your creative energy on, in a sense. And the overall outcome I'd like to focus on today: Two of Cups and the Hermit reverse. Again, it's kind of like focusing, knowing that this emotional energy, going back to what I was saying with the Nine of Cups reverse, it's like you're depleting because you're pouring everything out, but it's like with this, it's pouring into each other. It's that the cyclical nature of just, you know, even how it's like holding on to the heart, you know, it's like a complete circle. And here with the Hermit reverse, I see it again as kind of getting out of that bubble of all this mental energy that you're trapped in, and seeing that there's other things for you to focus on right now. And I'm going to flip this up because I feel like, you know, Hermit energy, you know, we've come out of my hands are dirty from hiking. The Hermit energy, like we've come out of this, our shell, like Virgo season, all of it, and now it's about being social, getting outside. I think you're also seeing like maybe the missing piece about this, the thing that you've been working towards is social connections, because you're realizing you can't just do this alone. You need community, and the community is what's going to keep feeding you. And perhaps maybe the communities that you were in before were taking a lot of that energy, and because you've had those past experiences where you know they haven't been beneficial to you in the long run, it's being able to recognize the things that feed you. And at the bottom of the deck it was Nine of Swords reverse. So I think that helps clear up a lot of the mental tension that you've been feeling. You know, you're seeing the darker side, the shadow aspects, and the heavier things. And now I think it's about freedom. Freedom from the mental traps, and freedom to know that you're working towards the part of yourself that you're trying to bring in and embody into this life. Much love.